Hey everyone and welcome. I am your friend Art of Mana, and let's dive into this 887th stream where we are playing Discworld, an old DOS game. And I gotta just tell you a little story about Discworld as we begin. But first, Metroid's in the chat. Metroid, a fellow family-friendly streamer and someone I would like to shout out. So if you don't know Metroid, check out Metroid streams. Last seen streaming Super Mario RPG, Splatoon 3, Monster Hunter Rise, Pokemon Scarlet Violet, Pokemon Unite, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Super Mario Maker 2, and more. Soon to get into the Batman Arkham Trilogy and Hogwarts Legacy, both games that intrigue me. I've played some of the Arkham series and enjoyed it back on the Wii U. In fact, I've got my Arkham City, excuse me, back there and played through that one, and it was fun. Now, I played a little bit of Hogwarts Legacy. My brother-in-law has it for PlayStation 4, and I actually started the game on a guest account. We updated his PlayStation, then I had to restart it. I created an account, and that was smarter. But I've played through the beginning section of Hogwarts Legacy a couple of times as a result. So, hey, what are you gonna do? But I do think now one of the things we will do is talk a little bit about Discworld. So let me just first of all set the stage. I've actually wanted to stream this game for a long while. And actually, Metroid, the command worked just perfectly for me. It is a command which actually shows up in the chat. Not in the chat, on the screen, Metroid. So it actually showed up right there. Anywho, the little background on this game, I had it in my schedule a while back, and there are a couple of things that happened around that time which prevented me from actually keeping to that particular stream. I canceled the stream I was going to play this game on, and it probably was okay. It had been a while. I didn't fully remember what the game's content included because, look, this is based off of Terry Pratchett's Discworld series. It's an MS-DOS point-and-click adventure with a lot of British humor. I did tag this stream with a content warning per Twitch's current policy, and I marked it for tobacco use and sexual themes, and I think that's probably a little bit more scary to hear than when you start to see what's included in the game. But honestly, the game does push a few envelopes, and there were a few things in here which, as I was just playing through a little bit earlier, I went, oh, I forgot about that. Very much steeped in the sort of British humor that if you're familiar with Monty Python, you'll kind of understand. In fact, one of the voice actors who plays the main character, the protagonist of Discworld, the DOS game, is one of the Monty Python crew. There's a lot of very particular Britishisms, but look, I've always been somewhat fascinated by that. When I was a youngin', I remember watching a lot of British sitcoms like the fantastic Keeping Up Appearances on PBS with my family. And, of course, as I was getting a little older and more exposed to some of the fine comedy of Monty Python, think Quest for the Holy Grail, or Search for the Holy Grail? Quest for the Holy Grail, right? And Life of Brian. And then also, too, finding Rowan Atkinson's excellent comedy. I started to realize, this was something that was sort of somehow a part of me. And I did live a while in Ireland, and one of my flatmates, while I was there, I remember had this game. Now, it had been an older game by the time that I was living there. Not necessarily that old, but he had the disc for it, and he was running I believe either I want to say it might have even been a Windows XP laptop. But of course, XP was not too far off, and you were able to run a lot of DOS games off of Windows XP. And so I remember him playing this game, thinking it just seemed right up my alley. And he let me play a bit, and I really enjoyed it. But it is incredibly obtuse. This was also one of my first point-and-click adventure games. So, I have this horrible luck when it comes to some of these genres. My first ever customizable card game was Star Wars, the CCG, and that game from Decipher is incredibly obtuse. If you look at the rule book and study it long enough, you'll probably still be confused. And with Discworld, the puzzles sometimes make no sense. So tonight, I actually have the Discworld walkthrough. Not only one, I have two. I've been using 3, playing through this game on my own, just as I've gotten back into DOS through December. And I figured, look, now's the time. Let's strike while the iron is hot. Let's play this game. I do hope that Dash Magnum will be around and come in, because I know Dash was really excited to see me play this game. So hopefully at some point we'll see Dash. But let's go ahead, snap our fingers, and voila! This is Discworld, my friends. And you have heard the music of sort of the starting area in the background, which is a lot of fun. I am going to restart. By the way, Mana Sprout saw this game, was incredibly intrigued by it, and so has a save herself. So if we go in here, Sprout, Mana. But I am going to, I'm going to create a new game. Let's start a new game. And let's enjoy what we see, my friends. I'll make sure to allow the story to be presented. It's quite humorous. Now, this is sort of based off of one of the books loosely. It's sort of its own thing. Here we are, Discworld. Look at those graphics there. Big, chunky pixels. But there's a really nice art style to this, I would say. I think it's going to show some credits. They're brief. I'll just allow this to roll. Why not? And, actually, I just realized I may even make one quick adjustment before we get too far into things. Yeah, I'm going to do this real quick. So, one moment here. Okay, there we go. Perfect timing. I'm such a sneaky streamer there. Okay, so anyway, let's go ahead and push button. It's gonna give us a story. Let's turn up that volume. Mana Sprout went, "It's a turtle!" I had to watch this with her, It's pushing the envelope, like I said.
In a second-hand set of dimensions.
Indeed.
In an astral plane that was never meant to fly.
And then, speaking of flies,
Somewhere in darkest Ankh-Morpork, a sinister plot is about to unfold.
What a name, right? Was it Ankh-Morpork? Like, really? Good. They're quite scary looking, right? Good.
Dragon! Good! Dragon! Good!
So that's definitely a kind of a creepy part right there. But oh wait, it's death.
I'll see you again next week for my usual special.
I guess maybe you could also think Conker's Bad Fur Day when you see this. Yeah, Dragagon, Metroid says.
Hey, what's where you going? See you soon. Get off. Leave me alone. Damnation if you don't clear out, so help me. Oh, just bugger off.
I did forget to mention there's maybe some slight language, very mild.
Out of a good curry.
It's on nights like this I could murder for a good curry. That's something Death would say, right?
Ah! Hands up. Who's there? Hands. Would you mind putting your hands up? Why? What's happening? It's a simple courtesy. I say, put your hands up. And you, put your hands up. What did you say? It's traditional. A well-established ritual of your actual mugger and victim relationship. You being the victim, and me being the aforementioned mugger. Now please, put your hands up. Hold on to you, what's the names? I haven't got all night, you know. Just do it, all right? Okay. I don't know what this town is coming to. A man can't even have a quiet drink in peace.
I'm sure that's a typo. It's meant to be quiet drink, but it said quite drink.
Now, that wasn't too hard, was it? Now, if you just... Oh, bugger.
Yeah, it's rather unfortunate, right? That fly should fly.
Unseen University. The home of the greatest wizards on the Discworld. And one or two of the worst. Now, listen carefully. With all these rumors of a dragon... But, sir, dragons don't exist. At least, not unless people believe in them. Quite. Nevertheless, with all these rumors of a dragon on the rampage, the wizards of Unseen University must fulfill their civic responsibility. We must seek out this dragon and destroy it. Yes, but how? Who? Leave the how up to me. As for the who, well, I know of the ideal person. Why don't you go and fetch Rincewind for me?
Rincewind. Act the One. Or they could run away from the dragon like King Arthur, who ran from the French, Metroid says. It's like Link, right? Just sleeping the day away.
Rincewind, wake up! The Arch-Chancellor wants to see you.
I like how he swallows the fly. Avert your eyes. And here, friends, is where we are. Something falls from the ceiling. It appears to be a magical cursor. Look at that. Look at that. We got ourselves a magical cursor. That's everyone's dream. Every wizard deserves a magical cursor. Now, while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and F1. I'm going to go ahead and save this game. We're going to save this over mana here. Boom. We've got a few options here. Let's start by double-clicking this wardrobe. Yep.
Yes, it's definitely an open wardrobe. A fine example, if I may say so.
And a pouch.
It's my money pouch, all right. Now, if I only had more of the fillings.
Let's go ahead and grab that. We'll put it in Rince's pockets, basically. So, yeah, not too fancy there. We've got a diploma.
Unseen University. Thermaturgy 101. Failed. Well, it's not little trinkets and paperwork that really count in life. I've got a really pointy hat. That's a start.
It's true. As we all know, a pointy hat is the universal symbol of intelligence, especially when worn in a corner. There's a shape here. Hey, Gar.
Yes, a mysterious shape, a sinister shape, a shape fraught with shapeness. It must be a plot element. Otherwise, there'd be a better label.
I love it. I love it. It's so good. Gar says, I'm a fan of adventure games. I am a fan of you. So, Gar, a fellow Dawsember streamer. Let's get Gar up here as well. You can see right there, streaming some Elden Ring. Are you streaming that right now? Metroid says it's been a year's long time since I played a point and click. Fair enough. Not a common, well, it's kind of having a bit of a resurgence, I'd say, but not a common genre these days.
A snoring chest? That's novel. Well, I'll soon fix that.
But not right now. Now we go to the door. Rincewind is clearly a dragon, Metroid says. I'm not so sure about that. Let's go down these treacherous-looking stairs, shall we? By the way, this is actually still today what a lot of castles in the British Isles look like. It's amazing. No signs about, enter at your own peril or anything like that. It's just like, yeah, this is a thing. Hopefully you don't die. Let's go talk to the Arch-Chancellor, shall we? That's what we're supposed to do.
Ah, if it isn't young Breakwind.
Mana Sprout like that one.
Rincewind, quite. Come in. We need to talk. That is, I need to talk, and you listen. No doubt you've been hearing all sorts of rumors about this dragon that supposedly is terrorizing the town.
Dragon? As in the classic fire-breathing, city-toasting...
Shut up! Yes, pretty much. Scaly, vein, like shiny objects, that species of kidney. And what we need to do is to ensure that the unseen university is properly represented in the attempt to dispose of it. If some yokel simply slays the wretched thing without our help, the people will begin to ask just what wizards are for.
Actually, sir, what are wizards for?
Wizards are firmly behind big dinners. And if you want to keep on eating yours, you'll go and see about this dragon.
Surely, sir, dragons don't logically exist.
Shut up! Dragons exist if you believe in them. And the average man in the street does believe in them. Or at least believes in them enough to give us big rewards if they think we've gotten rid of the thing. Do you follow me?
Not really.
Shut up! Not interested in excuses. Too much sloppy thinking around here. Run down to the library and fetch me a copy of Featherwinkle's concise compendium of dragons' lairs. Once we've read that, we'll know how to track the scaly blighter down. You still here, standing around like something unhygienic? Do it now!
Oh man, standing around like something unhygienic. Man, how rude, right? And Rincewind's just gonna take it, you know? All right, let's go down to the library, huh? That's where we're supposed to go. Now, what do we have here? There's a book here.
Ah. Let's not press this curiosity thing too far then, shall we?
Now, it's a little off color, but it's in here. I'll go ahead and click on it.
Sex Magic, the book of the 32 unspeakable acts, with a compendium containing several speakable ones, and 6 more that everyone involved would rather forget about. No wonder it's on ice.
All right, that's just about... I think that's about as dirty as it gets, but I warned you. Librarian.
Actually, on close examination, this would seem to be some sort of subtropical arboreal ape.
A magical accident in the library turned the librarian into an orangutan. He has since resisted all efforts to turn him back, much preferring the handy long arms, the prehensile toes, and the right to scratch himself in public.
Oh my goodness. Welcome to Discworld, indeed. All right, so we can do different things here. We can talk. I like this sort of setup. This is kind of clever. So the idea is that you essentially have all of your conversation, like maybe say like in Knights of the Old Republic. You know, you'd actually have lines of dialogue that you would choose through. Well, in this case, it's actually just this is it. This is what you get. You don't know what you're gonna say. You know, I could crack a joke. I'm gonna crack a joke.
Hi, do you mind if I monkey about in the library for a while?
I deserve that.
Did you get the number of that donkey cot?
So bad. Chrono, welcome on in. I could just chat pleasantly, make a joke, ask a question. I think this is sort of like get into an argument. Maybe this is particularly related to an item, or I could say goodbye. This case, this is actually the book I want, so I'm going to go ahead and try clicking this.
Excuse me, my dear sir. Could you get me a tome called Featherwinkle's Concise Compendium of Dragons' Lairs? I see. Yes. Yes, I suppose so. Quite. Look, is there someone else here that I can speak to? Well, you know, someone who isn't a monkey. Ow! No, I'll come back and get a book later. Yes, I've given up. No, not gibbon, monkey. Oh, damn, ow! Ah.
I've given up. I'm sorry.
Get the number of that donkey.
I love it. I love it. I love it so much. I shouldn't. It's so bad. But okay, fine.
This
I'm gonna
seems
come
like
back
a
later.
good cue to cease this whole silly conversation.
No, thank you. Sing. Oh my gosh. I love this. So good. No, thank you. Welcome on in. Kronos saw a video of the earliest video game he ever played, Radar Rat Race on the Commodore 64. What memories. Okay, bed's calling. Bye-bye.
Ah, looks like
Take
a
care,
witch
Chrono.
transportation device. One of the older models, I presume.
I should sing at some point. You know, this is the thing. I need to get, you know, an instrument out here. I need to get, you know, maybe the Kirby Automaton, but, you know, get the fa-la-las out there, you know. Discworld! Everyone loves Discworld! But maybe they don't. So I'm going to continue on with the game. Maybe you'll find out that you do love it. Let's go ahead and take this broom, shall we? I will put it in here. That makes it easier. And let's carry on this direction. Now, a lot of the early game, I do remember what you're supposed to do. Do you still have that wheel? No, thank you. Unfortunately, that the bit wheel for singing is not supported anymore. The code I can't get to work, and so unfortunately, I don't have it. But you know what? I should just make it a thing. You know, if the bits happen, I'm happy. You know, and I'll sing for you. But no, unfortunately, the wheel isn't working. I'll have to see if I can find a way to implement it. Boy, that's been a while. All right, so I took the broom to get this chest down, but this chest has feet. This chest has legs. So that's a whole thing, huh? It's luggage. And look at that. Handy, there's a banana in it. And I think that great hairy ape will probably want a banana. Monkey want a banana? No, thank you. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Good to see you. It's nice to be able to stream again so soon. You know, this week's going well. Tomorrow we've got another stream. I'm excited to play some Shredder's Revenge. It's a little bonus stream tonight. All right, let's grab from the luggage a banana. Let's take it over here. Here we go. Thanks, Metroid, for the lurk.
Excuse me, my dear sir. Could you get me a tome called Featherwinkle's Concise Compendium of Dragon's Lairs?
And now we've got ourselves a book, which I'm going to put in my luggage. While I'm at it, down here, I am going to do one other thing, which I believe actually is up here. I'm going to go into this dining room. Because there's stuff that goes on here, you know? There's a lecture in recent runes.
An old wizard who grew a beard mostly because shaving cream costs tuppence a bag.
I'm gonna chat with him real quick.
Good day, sirs.
Is it? So you say. What with the bottom falling out of the tapioca market.
He's off again. Past the dried frog pills.
Laugh away, you old boy Valve. It's all this dragon business. That's what's doing it. Snatching tapioca out of the mouths of the deserving elderly.
Dragons. Dragons in the town. I like this story.
Swamp dragons, he means? No, a real dragon. Not one of those little marsh tiddlers.
Poppycock, there's no such thing. Dragons only exist if you believe in them. I don't believe in them, they don't believe in me. So we're both happy.
Oh, gosh.
Right you are, then. Ah, a swamp dragon, if my eyes don't deceive me. I thought these things were filled with explosive gas. Oh, right.
Indeed.
A very, very aged old wizard with a beard used mainly for collecting tobacco stains.
Come on, luggage.
Try again later, or earlier.
Oh. Ah. Apparently we can't do this yet, so ignore what I was about to do. And we'll just put that broom back in the luggage. And, you know, actually, while we're here, this is a little trick. So the luggage window can be expanded. And that is a nice thing to do. You just kind of eyeball it here, make it a little bit bigger. Kind of roughly, you know, taking up like the center of the screen. Something like that. That's nice. Let's do that. That way we can see what we've got in storage. All right, let's go back. There's a statue. Let's read or listen to what they have to
Yes,
say.
well, art criticism was never a strong point of the University Trust.
All right, let's go to the Arch Chancellor's room. Bring him the book. There we go.
Excellent. Good lad, Breakwind.
Ring screen, sir.
Ah, we now have the formula to construct Reclamento's never-failing Dragon's Lair revealer. With the device in our hands, we'll be able to track the creature and trap it like a wildebeest.
You mean like a rat, sir?
Really? Well, could be. That'd be easier, certainly. You've got a good, firm grasp of facts. I like that in a wizard. Go forth and fetch the elements we need to construct this device. I'll see that your performance is brought to the attention of the university board when we review your grant next year. We may only halve it, for example.
Sir, have I ever told you of my ambition to be a yak?
It can be arranged, Rincewind. Just ask the librarian. Now, gonna move on. We need a staff of tumultuous termaturgy, a spiral of never-failing induction, a miniature creature of excitable chitters, and a container made of the strongest ferrous metal.
Oh, is that all?
A sample of breath from the subject in question is necessary.
Dragon's breath?
Yes. Any problems with that? No? Good. Well, don't just stand there. Off you go.
All right, let's go back to that area where a staff was sitting on the knee of an elderly wizard, because there's that staff of thermatology, I don't even know what it is, actually. I looked it up once. Anywho, we're gonna... Oh, actually, I just realized I'm going the wrong way. I want to go to the dining hall. Pixel Knight, welcome on in. Shooter McGavin, hello. How are you doing, my friend? Let's grab the broom here. Scooter 2 is just getting too wild up in this house. All right, we've got this elderly Whittlepoons and his staff. Let's...
That doesn't work.
Oh. See if we do this. Take that, the bristles off the broom, and take that fancy staff. Right, there we go. Let's put that in the luggage, shall we? Boom, right there, staff. Boom, it's a thing. There's a gong over here. I feel like we need to maybe try and ring it.
I've always wanted to ring one of these.
Can I? I wonder if I could.
That doesn't work.
Oh.
That doesn't work.
Oh well. It was worth a shot, right? That's what I'm gonna say. All right, so we've done that. Maybe we should look at this senior wrangler.
Would you believe he gets a full tenure for this?
That's all they have to say about that. Plot twist, we actually need the staff of a retail store. Pixel Knight says. It's not a staff, it's not a walking staff, it's the staff of a retail store. Oh man, I messed it up. Tell you what though, we're gonna take this right up and see if this is the staff we need. Scooter, how are you doing, my friend? Let's pop our head in a little closer. Grab that staff. Boom. There we are.
That's good, but off with you. There's still more work to be done.
All right. More work to be done. Here are these shelves. Let's look at these, huh?
Golden thingamies. It must be good to be the Arch-Chancellor.
That's right. You know it. How's everyone doing tonight? Like I was saying before, this is a game... It's a little bit off color. But I have some fond memories of it. Some warm feelings about it. It is a very obtuse point-and-click adventure. It's one of my first point-and-click experiences. And I'm told it's a toughie. But I love the theme. The artwork's pretty cool too. Here we are this is the Unseen University. Just back from DJing, right on. All right, here we've got this apprentice wizard.
Good grief! I thought the apprentices were all kept tied to stakes. How do you open the gate?
They've changed the wasp names. The hand wriggles. It's a whole new spell.
So show me the new spell.
Can't. The spell's a secret.
The hand wriggles, please.
Yeah, right. Look, you just wiggle them like this.
Like this.
As Gar points out, obtuse point and clicks are normal point and clicks.
Now try it like that.
Like this.
Right you are, son. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think I'd like a nice lie down.
But what about the gate? Aren't you going to guard it?
Oh, who gives them monkeys? Did you get the number of that donkey cart?
All right, well, there we
I'll
go.
catch you later then.
Hey, Scooter's going to be adding a new place to DJ at the end of the month. Fantastic.
What's this then? Prunes? Finest quality? Extra dark old bowel buster. Yuck.
I feel like I got to
That
just...
doesn't work.
Well, I got to come over to this frog and grab this frog. Gar says, man, I donate for you to play Space Quest 1. I am definitely open to doing that. No donation required. Absolutely. All right, let's go see if we can open this university. Oh, no, actually, let's not do that yet. Let's go this way. I think we need something over here. Let's see how we do. Yeah, no, Space Quest is on my, two playlist. So I even put it on my wish list on GOG.
New improved Wonder Grow. Grows anything. New instant formula.
There we go.
Sod it! Another one of those doors without handles. Tradesman's entrance, I presume. I wonder what we traded him for.
Yeah, there's some use of that term too, which is a little off color too. But this tradesman's store, I wonder what we traded him for. I love that line. It was just so clever. All right, let's go back out into the big city now. And I love it. He does it again. Just kick the door. That's when you don't know what to do. All right, here's Discworld, my friends. See, we're on the back of a turtle. Boop, right there. This is the city. Well, here's Unseen University, the palace, the square. There's a bunch of other things around. Let's just poke our head in this palace real quick. It's sort of on the way, right?
So, anyway, how's the wife?
Oh, not so bad.
Hey, Witty Kendra,
How's
hope you're
yours?
feeling better.
Oh, doing well, doing well. We thought we might invite you two around for dinner tomorrow night. I've made a chocolate cake, strawberry pudding, and duck's foot casserole with leaf mould. I've made a chocolate cake, strawberry pudding, and duck's foot casserole with leaf mould.
Leaf mould.
Oh, sorry. Did I say leaf mould? I meant caramel. Anyway, there'll be lashings of everything. You know the wife. She likes to cook.
Yeah, but is this a good idea? I thought she was watching her weight.
Why should she watch her weight?
Well, after last time, when she accidentally ate that camel.
Oh, she's not overweight. She's just, she's just cuddly.
Yeah, cuddly. Very, very cuddly. With humps.
So, how's your wife then? Did she get that thing off her face?
Thing? What thing?
The hairy thing.
That's a beauty spot, that is.
Oh, I see. A bit long for a beauty spot, isn't it, though? I mean, in area.
Look, moustaches are supposed to be a sign of sensuality.
What, on women?
Listen, are you calling my wife ugly?
No.
Good. I'd have been ever so cross if you did.
Oh, good, a palace goon. Is she really that fat then?
What?
Well, your friend was saying how fat your wife is, so I thought...
Oh, he did he?
Lies. I'm never.
Well, I'll just move along then, shall I? Fine.
I was just trying to look up which particular novel this is loosely based off of. It. I ran across it at one point. There's so many Discworld books. I just got the first Discworld novel for Kindle because I'm planning on reading them. I actually confess I'm not really familiar. You know, I do like a good as a great example, a good Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy or whatnot. I feel like this will be up my alley, so I am looking forward to eventually diving in. This is going to be after I finish right now The Prisoner of Azkaban, which I'm currently reading.
Ah, the jumbo size. Love those lampwicks.
Now, Bixel Knight says, fun fact, Terry didn't want any of his unfinished work to be finished by someone else, so when a museum made an exhibit of him, they literally bulldozed his computer and they put it on display. The bulldozing part was actually in his will. That's amazing. Oh man, that is some excellent trivia there. There's a fool here.
Just what I needed. 10 minutes in a room with a complete git.
All right, I think this is gonna do for now. Let's not bother too much here. But yeah, Kendra, how are you doing? I hope that you're feeling a little bit better. It's good to see you. I think this is about all we're gonna do at the palace for right now. Come on. Nope, we want to get out. Let's see, hold on. It's very specific. That actually kind of reminds me of what happens in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy when they're bulldozing, you know? There is some stuff happening here. So this is where it gets a little bit, where I'm going to start following this walkthrough a little bit more. Oh, I didn't actually mean to go in here. Oh, dear.
Shut up, sit down, no talking. If you're mad, you don't want to run around infecting everybody else.
Obviously not how madness works.
This word you cannot stand. Tell me how it makes you feel. Yes. Yes, I see. A case of latent aggression, no doubt. Now, I want you to relax and tell me about your innermost feelings. When I say the word in question. That's it. Now, here we go. Monkey.
Okay.
No, I can't seem to do that. Diploma, honours pass, cut me own throat, Dibbler's correspondence schools, psychiatrickery, grade 1. Well, at least local mental health is in good hands.
Beetlejuice, that's funny. Welcome on in. And I'm doing well. I'm really happy to be able to stream this game like I was mentioning before. I've got a fondness for it. And yeah, it's good fun. Good humor. It is a little bit on, there are moments here that you might notice are a little, that's why I call it Mana After Dark. It's just a little bit on the pushing the envelope side of things. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Beetlejuice says, don't mind me, I'm just spreading my madness. Well, hey, you were actually in the right spot then. Oh, this is completely unhinged. I love the books and the movies. Beetlejuice, I agree. That's a great way to put it.
Background colour. Gad, but there's no expense spared in this place.
Care to buy a money pouch, sir? Very good, Nick. Cost you 1 shilling.
No, I already have a money pouch, thank you.
Are you sure?
Stolen! The damn thing's been stolen!
Good thing I was at hand with a replacement then, innit, sir?
Wait a minute. This looks exactly like my money pouch.
You see, sir, you'll hardly even know your old pouch has gone. That's service for you.
Now look, did you just steal this?
Don't look at me, sir. I'm just a lovable street urchin, I am.
Urchin?
Yeah, you know, one of them hard things that lives on seaside rocks. The ones that end in points.
It's a starfish, isn't it?
Is it? All right, sir. I'm a lovable street starfish, then.
Sounds a bit fishy to me.
I'm just keen to get you to shell out, Gov.
So funny. I love that. I'm a street
Like a
starfish.
second pouch, sir. Just as a reserve, so to speak, in case the worst should happen.
Look, if it's not too much to ask, how did you do that?
What? Give away a trade secret?
Tell me how you do it, or I'll turn your spleen into a tank of sea monkeys.
Oh, well, when you put it that way, Gov, look, it's easy. Just practice on those old guys over there and get your hand in.
All right. I've got some bloomers. Pixel Knight says, other than my hurt elbow, I'm doing good, by the way. I did some more Ninja Turtles research, because why not? And found some good future trivia days, including tomorrow's about a certain rabbit. Ooh, fantastic. And Kendra asks how Mana Sprout is doing. She has not been feeling great the last couple of days, unfortunately.
What? One of them, you know.
What? With a whip?
Yes. He's one of them.
Probably. He's wearing a hat.
Well, I'm not standing for it. Young man, are you one of them?
What?
It's all depending on his destiny. I'm the kind of man that went out and made his own destiny.
What out of? Wood?
Come again?
Hey, you carve a destiny, don't you?
Could be made of ivory.
Can't get the elephants these days.
How's about iron? Then you could forge a mighty destiny. Too heavy. It has to be wood.
What?
There we are, young man. Your destiny should be made of wood. Don't go to the desert, though. It'll get termites, and then you'll have a holy destiny. Had to struggle a bit for that one, sorry.
Oh, that's so good.
Well, if you'll just excuse me, I think I hear destiny calling.
It's so goofy. But yes, Kendra, thank you. I hope that she feels better soon, too. I think she will.
Aha! Crocus gittus, or the common old garden boring old codger.
Oh, goodness. All right, I do want to just quickly consult a walkthrough here. There are some things that they can be a little bit tricky. So let's see. This wants me to go that way, but I think... Actually, no, I think I might be good. Okay, so that's that. I think I'm good. I'm going to go ahead and take... Oh, what is in here? Look at this. Chickens.
Poultry power? A bit, well, messy.
What do we have here?
Lovely. Let me guess. You are a traditional?
Sorter and remover of human affluence, sir. I offer drainage with distinction. My school teacher said I'd never make anything of myself in life, and just look at me now. Got to the top by starting at the bottom.
And people certainly stand aside when you pass by. What's that smell?
That's the honey pot, sir.
Honey pots? That doesn't smell like honey.
Well, actually, that's a metaphor, sir.
What's a metaphor?
Well, in this case, sir, it's for covering up some unpleasant aspects of life what don't normally make for polite conversation. For instance, if I say, "Here, sir, may I interest your son in an apprenticeship as a collector of honey buckets?" you might stop and listen. Whereas if I asked you if you minded if your son helped me with collecting crap,
Yeah, well, quite. So, you're a sewerage collection man, is that it?
well, we in the industry prefer the term
Effluent redistribution technician. Quite. Look, all joking apart, what in Offler's name is this thing?
that, sir. That is your actual patented sewerage purification plant. Self-powered elastic belt propulsion. This thing heralds in a whole new age, sir.
The mind truly boggles. So, it purifies sewerage, does it?
That's right, sir.
Meaning it takes raw sewerage and then produces...
Well, pure sewerage, sir. The essence, as it were.
I see. Jolly good. I suppose I'll just leave you to it.
Always here whenever you need me, sir.
Right you are, then. Don't
Oh,
get
boy.
horribly burned to death by any monsters or anything.
It's a very random thing to say.
That doesn't work.
I was hoping I could take
Nice
that rubber
strong
belt.
rubber belt, that.
The chickens are all out of breath. Oh gosh. Okay, let's head out of that. That's too funny. All right. We'll talk to the Amazon warrior.
Ah, now this clearly is a Hublander Amazon warrior. This is easily told by her costume, the set of her sword, the characteristic goblin leather accoutrements, the firm musculature, powerful, unbridled, straining against the taut fabric, mere textile scarcely able to contain the ripe, majestic swelling of her...
What are you staring at? What?
Greetings, O noble warrioress!
Greetings, O pointy-hatted elf.
Eh?
It is I, Red Socum, chosen avatar of the goddess Mothra. I've come to Ankh-Morpork seeking adventure. I've sworn myself to the quest and may give myself in marriage only to the man who can equal me in combat.
You what? Are you in much demand?
Well, yes, apparently. Under the terms of the Geese, I'm supposed to suffer no insult from any man, which unfortunately includes wolf whistles, lingering looks, and even passing thoughts of attraction, which would be all right, but they insist that I wear this get-up. Standard heroine issue. By the way, geese is an archaic word, meaning something like obligations. I really don't want to hear any more jokes about birds.
Inconvenient.
It's ever so cold.
So, do many people actually just want to try and marry you?
Oh yes, happens all the time. Well, I suppose I encourage it, really. I mean, it's been 10 years, and a girl has to settle down someday. They've been lining up in the taverns ever since I got here. I've been killing people non-stop since 10:30.
Ah, so, just help me a bit with this one. In order to get engaged to you, they have to
Match swords with me, yes.
to the death.
Yes.
Sounds dangerous.
Actually, it's more boring than dangerous. Well, at least from my point of view. Other girls get to debauch with barbarians, and all I get is two-way conversations with the gods.
Really?
Well, it's not as if Mothra, goddess of stepland, storms, and destroyer of cardboard cities, really has anything much to say. I mean, there's the occasional quest aspect of things, but more often than not, it just means chopping up some mothballs or getting her a nice rug for tea. I suppose there is a lot of posing, and the chainmail bikinis are nice, but it doesn't fill up a Saturday night, if you know what I mean. You, do know what I mean, don't you?
Sure, I know what you mean.
Mothra even gave me this magic sword, said it was to keep me safe. Bitch, every time I meet some halfway likable man, I have to kill him.
Well, can't you stop it?
Well, no, it's a magical curse, you see. For instance, if I even suspected that you found me attractive, I'd be forced to do something really totally unpleasant, probably involving spleens.
Spleens?
It's an organ. Not sure what it does apart from ooze green.
Yeah, well, I quite understand. Good thing I don't fancy you then, eh?
I'm ever so pleased. Of course, I feel a lot more comfortable with you in a dress.
All right. Sorry, that was a little more aggressive in language there. I should have. I wish I had a beep button. I don't have one of those. But next time I'll be quicker on the beep. Anyway, we got a tax collector in the stocks. Oh, a tax collector. Boo.
That doesn't work.
Boo. Mike-tron, welcome on in. And Kendra, poor Mini Scoot, still with that same cold. I know Scooter was telling me it's not feeling so good. Ugh, that's a shame. Goodness gracious. Now let's see. Oh, look at this. And Pixel Knight says John Pertwee was the third Doctor in Doctor Who and apparently voiced a lot of the characters in this game, which is kind of cool. I was not aware. Oh, I wonder. Ooh, let's see. Hold on, you know what? I think I was supposed to click on the worm. Let me try this again real quick. This is very obscure and obtuse, and some of the things you're supposed to do in this, it just makes no sense. You'll tell me if when we run into Mr. Pertwee. All right, perfect. Thank you very much for that. Let's try this again, shall we? Anyways, yeah, I'm so happy that you're all here. Thank you for joining me. All right, can I click on stuff? Oh, I can't click on anything right now. Yeah, like I'm clicking. Nothing. I don't know. Well, friends, I will look a little further into this, but we are at the first hour and ad break time. So I'm going to go ahead and put this screen on, boop, right here. And I will see you in but a moment. And I guess we are back, which is good news indeed. I'm not totally sure. It seems okay. I've got a window that's showing me that they're gone, but some of these they're tricky. It's still not a perfect system, but we are back. We're gonna go ahead and I guess I looked it up. Apparently, you could just barely. Oh, there's a little rat right there. Oh, nope. There's just apparently like this itty bitty little worm. It's real hard to see. I wonder if I can like click on things. Oh, there it is. It's right there. I see it. Boy, can you imagine? I mean, gosh, on a CRT, this would have been impossible to see. It was just, tiny, tiny little worm. Okay, so we've got that. Let's see if we can possibly learn how to pickpocket. You know, that's what I'm wondering. Can we pickpocket?
Is he one?
One what?
Oh, we've seen this.
One of
This is all new stuff or all old stuff. We've already seen all that, so I'm gonna skip through it.
Well, if you'll
all right.
just excuse me, I think I hear destiny calling.
What if I right click?
Aha! Crocus
No.
Gittus, or the common old garden boring old codger.
Old timers. There's a way to pickpocket here, and I'm trying to figure that out. It's been a while. Let me go back and maybe talk to the little street starfish. And if not, we'll have to come back for this. But lovable street starfish, what do you have to say?
You don't act like a simple street urchin.
Starfish.
More like a shark, I think.
I've done me apprenticeship, sir. I've got me chit. Look, I challenge you to find a single bit of clean skin on me.
So why aren't you more cheerful then? Shouldn't you be out scrumping apples or stealing sticks from blind old men?
Well, normally I would, sir. It's just that I'm a little bit off my feed.
Well, it's not good enough. You may go. Just make sure you stay filthy, and I want you to be irrepressible by lunchtime. Is it a good life being a street urchin?
Starfish, sir?
All right. What's it like being a street starfish?
Well, it has its moments, sir.
Such as?
Well, none really. I only do it because the Chimney Sweep Guild's closed its doors. I mean, it's not even as if I have a real social role. All I do is stand round providing background colour, getting me cheeks pinched, and gathering all sorts of clandestine information, the sort that wandering adventurers eventually find useful. Not much of a life at all, really.
It's so funny.
Right.
Okay.
Well, don't be a stranger. Cheers.
I'm supposed to be able to pickpocket one of the old men, and apparently one of the old men is John Pertwee. But darn if I can't quite figure out how I'm supposed to do this. Maybe I'll... Oh, it's going to do that again. I don't like that. And it's just going to keep going through that. It doesn't seem like I... What? Maybe I could do...
Most certainly not. I've never been one of them.
He doesn't look like one of them.
He's wearing a dress. It's the best way to tell.
I should be able to pickpocket, darn it. Let's see here. I'm going to look it up real quick. And if I can't, that's okay. Huh. Okay, interesting. Oh, I wonder if maybe... Hold on a
well,
second.
if you'll just excuse me, I think I hear destiny calling.
Let me try something here. Oh, wait a minute. No, that doesn't help. Okay, gosh, I don't know. All right, well, I'm gonna continue on with the story. This is a little bit of a snag that we've hit. But that's okay, because we're going to go now to the street. And I like that we just go all the way around. And we're just going to pick up a few things along the way. We're at this toy shop here.
Why have all the teddy bears in the window got fangs?
An excellent question, indeed. All right. Got some toys here.
Ah, prime knickknacks, purple piñatas.
Here we go. We're going to take one of these. Put ourselves a pink donkey in our inventory. And maybe some string, too.
That doesn't work.
Oops. And Pixel Knight says, I will point out every time it's John Pertwee, and yes, it will be annoying. No, it's not annoying at all. Let's talk to the toy maker for annoying.
Extraordinary person. Greetings, shopkeeper.
Good day, sir. Can I interest you in our toys? There's today's special, an amusing line of bells and whistles. Or there's Violent Bob, the doll with a face you can rip clean off.
Eh?
It's very therapeutic.
I'm sure.
The sort of thing you can share with your brothers. Brothers of evil, walking arm in arm across the rooftops of the world.
Are you all right?
Pardon? Oh, yes. Never felt better. So, can I help you at all, sir? Anything special catch your eye?
Oh, just browsing.
Browsing?
Yes.
Not plotting?
Definitely not.
Not secretly planning the overthrow of the patrician and the total dominance of the city?
No, not at all.
Oh, damn. Right you are, sir. Browse away.
Oh my goodness. All right. So, that's the toy shop. Let's continue on up the street here. And, what do we have over here?
It's a monk of the dreaded crocodile god Offler. I wonder if he wants to be friends. Hello!
Go away. I am a monk of the Temple of Offler.
Temple of Offal?
Offler. I am guardian of the Sacred Eye, Lord High Vicar of the other not-so-sacred Eye, and Grand Trilobite of the Cenopod.
You must be taller than you look.
Silence! Begone, or else feel the wrath of the mighty Offler and the toe-biting knights of the Holy Emasculation!
I think the toy maker is a random supervillain. I think you're right. I
And
also...
verily shall he bellow forth the 10 sacred names of the Forbidden Dawn. I tell a lie, the 9 sacred names of the Forbidden Dawn.
Try again later. Or earlier.
Then shall he stride forth, and many shall be the number of his stridings.
Ignatius the Troll's all-night pottery shop.
Full across the disc shall he stride, and those who gaze upon him shall say, Look, it is Offler, and he strideth. From
And
this
he
day forth,
strideth.
thyself, sinners, ask, Offler strideth, but does he stride for me? Or will you too be cast aside into the great big nasty pit, where there shall be a wailing and a gnash of teeth? And if you haven't got teeth, then teeth will be provided. Oh, yes, indeed.
Try again later. Or earlier.
Oh my gosh. I like that. I tell a lie. 9. Oh, what? Oh!
Black shall be the blood upon his hands, and large, great piercing things shall be upon his head.
That's what it is. The pickpocket skill. It's in Rincewind's inventory.
No, we are pierceth, they shall cry.
Okay.
Ouch,
Oh my gosh,
that
this guy needs to
really
stop
hurt.
talking.
Try again later. Or earlier.
All right,
Yet
hold on.
it shall avail them nothing, for the piercings shall be many.
All right, we're gonna keep going along here. There we go. Fishmonger. I like that picture. I'm gonna take it, put it here. Okay. Talk to that
Well.
fishmonger.
If times ever get hard, at least he can masquerade as one of the stock.
If the guy ever, though, the guy will have to wait in line with the 100 other toy-themed supervillains. Pixel Knight says. I love it.
Fresh. One of them just made a pass at me wife, sir.
Oh no.
You're a silly man, and I don't think I shall speak with you.
You're a silly
Don't get
man.
horribly burned to death by any monsters or anything.
That's funny. You're a silly man, and I don't think I'll speak with you. That guy Offler he's talking about is yet another John Pertwee voice. I kind of thought it might be. Thank you for telling. All right, let's go. Oh, it looks like a barber shop here. And look at this.
I wonder why she smells of brimstone.
Aha, you see, it is one of the items that we need in her hair.
Leave that hair roller alone.
I don't think it is a hair roller.
I wonder why she smells of brimstone. Well, at least I suppose it's a hair roller. Is that a curler in your hair?
Impudent wretch, of course it is.
Just asking. So it's definitely a roller then?
What?
In your hair? A hair roller?
Well, of course it is. If it wasn't a roller, then why would it be there?
You wouldn't,
Wouldn't what?
you wouldn't say it's a bit unusual at all?
Good heavens, no.
Right, you are then. Oh, so you're having your hair set in a traditional style?
Traditional?
With rollers and curls? Oh, yes, it should look very quaint.
Quaint?
Well, a busy woman like yourself can't always be expected to keep up with the new trends.
What? Don't be absurd. Barber, I shall have my hair set straight.
A very wise choice, madam.
All right.
I think the medical and hair care professions still have a long way to go. Hello there.
Oh, hello.
I suppose it's quite a sensuous sort of job then, playing with women's hair all day.
Oh, not really. Not with the type of women we get in here. No silken locks, no golden magic drifting beneath my scissors. Nothing like my wondrous little milkmaid.
That doesn't work.
Oh. Got ourselves a hair roller. Perfect. Out we go.
Nice job that, sitting down all day.
Alms, sir. Alms for the poor.
But I'm already poor.
Well, you've got a pointy hat.
That's not wealth, that's status.
Oh, well, spare some status for the poor, Governor.
I think you've got that wrong.
How do you mean wrong? It's a simple request transaction. I underline a need and hope that you, in your wisdom, will provide.
It's not a question of that, it's a question of practicality. Status, by its very nature, is ineffable. As a quality, it is essentially non-transferable.
So are you going to give me status or aren't you?
I can't just give you status, you have to earn it.
For instance?
Reach the top of your profession. Become the most famous beggar in the city. Get some real diseases.
Well, I'll try. Business is just down a bit. What can I do about it?
You need a more dominating image, something to demand sympathy. Otherwise, heartless people like me are just going to keep on passing you by.
It's a thought, you know. Yes. Many thanks.
Right, you are then.
So I guess that counts as a good deed. I don't think so really, but let's go back to the square real quick. I'm gonna see if I can pants an old man. Oh, this game. But there we go. Pickpocket is here. Let's see. Is it gonna work? Oops. Maybe not. Maybe it's not gonna let me? Oh, maybe I already did. I don't know. Maybe I don't need to do it. Let me just take a quick peek here. Oh, you know what? I already got it, actually. So, yeah, I don't need to do it again. There's a notice up here, though.
Wanted for arson. Suspect approximately 3 tons, 200 feet long, scaly. Wanted dead. Definitely dead. Reasonable reward.
All right. So now we can get out of there, and let's... Oh, no, actually, no. Let's go back into the square. Because there is something else we can get in here. And yeah, Pixel Knight it dropped that knowledge bomb. There's some good stuff here.
Shut up, sit down, no talking. If you're mad, you don't want to run around infecting everybody else.
This is true. I don't want to get in trouble here. All right, let's talk to the troll.
Yibble, yibble, egg, egg.
I'm sorry?
The eyes.
Sure looks, by the way, like that lady there is the milkmaid.
Knowing eyes.
What's happened to you?
I couldn't take it. Thumping, not thumping. My brain's gone potty. Ah! Get them off me. They're all.
Speaking of crazy Mictron Gaming. So we're gonna just say bye-bye.
This seems like a good cue to cease this whole silly conversation.
We're gonna exit and then go right back in. And you see...
Shut up, sit down, no talking. If you're mad, you don't want to run around infecting everybody else.
Now we can grab this net, this butterfly net. We are getting quite a collection of things here. What will we do with them? So far, there's a lot of stuff in here that we actually have not done anything with.
Featherwinkle's concise compendium of dragons' lairs. Detect dragons from a comfortable distance or your money back.
That's helpful. By the way, let's just take a look at this.
Now there's something you don't see every day, a purple stuffed donkey kind of thing of me.
There we are, and a mirror.
Rather an ornate little mirror, that.
We're gonna do something with that mirror, actually. So let's see. We'll go ahead and leave.
If you're mad, you don't want to run around infecting everybody else.
Oh, I know. That's why I was trying to leave. No, wait. I was trying to leave. It's okay. All right. Is a dibbler. I don't know what a dibbler does, but I think I'm gonna see if I can go maybe out here and get to the alley. That's gonna be my next stop here. So let's go. Where is it? Somewhere over here. Streets. Oh, surely. There it is, alley. Okay, here we go. Well, that's stuff that's happened. Okay. Luggage comes. And what is this? That's totally the Mission Impossible theme, too. That's wild, actually, that they could get away with that. Oops. It's totally Mission Impossible, right, Mictron? Yeah. That's wild. Hello. We're here now. And of course, ninjas, Pixel Knight says, right?
A git with a broom.
Hi, good morning, Jimmy. Fine day for it.
For what?
Oh, for whatever innocent folk like we can find to do up here on the rooftops.
Have you ever fallen down?
Oh, yes. Tons of times.
Well, if you don't want a repeat performance, try shutting up.
The day is coming when people like you will have to look up to folk like me.
Probably easiest from the ground, then.
What?
Looking up at you, I mean. Probably easiest when done from the ground. Actually, I think I might just get in as little looking up at you right now, in fact. I'll just go down to street level in a quiet, orderly fashion then, shall I?
Actually, no, I don't think I do want to do that. I want to go to this tower over here. Which I somehow miraculously can do from the houses on the other side of town. And there I am, just a little pixel in the distance. But, look, a loathsome dragon in the distance. And now, upside down am I? Dare I move to the tip? Oh boy.
A bit slippery, is it?
It's fine, I assure you.
Come on,
Maybe
Death.
you better just spit on your hand.
Don't do that.
That's going to make it even slippier, isn't it?
It might be worth a try.
Yeah, if you want me to die.
I'll slip and die.
Is that really so bad, philosophically speaking?
It is from where I stand, yes.
Death does have its positive aspects, you know. It's easy to do lying down. Also, have you ever considered the saving on food, rent, clothing?
Are you saying that this is my appointed time to die?
Well, since you put it like that, no. But I thought, there he is. And I happening to be passing, you know, it's a kind of outreach policy.
If it's all the same, I'd rather wait.
Oh, if you insist. I'll see you later.
How much later?
Don't start reading any long books.
Okay, let's see. Oh, you know what? I goofed. I gotta come back down and then come back up. Oh, I'm also frozen. I goofed and I'm frozen. So we'll fix both those things. I need something that is down back on street level. And that is actually gonna be a little tricky how to get down there. Let's see. I think I can go this way. I think I can go here. I'm going to want this anyway, so let's go ahead and do this. There we go. But now I need to find my way back down, because that's some luggage that I want. So I think there's a... there's some way... Oh, I think it's this window here. So I'm going to go up this window. And that's going to get me down to street level. Pixel Knight says, clearly you couldn't handle Chimney Sweep John Pertree over there. No, I couldn't. All right. So I got a little ahead of myself. Now that I'm down here, I need to talk to my luggage. And I'm going to... Oh. The ninja's back. Bum, bottom. Oh! And the ninja is on the ground now. Ouch. It's the assassin.
From the Assassin's Guild, I presume.
Did you get the number of that donkey cart? Did you get the number of that donkey cart?
What if I could pickpocket him? There's stuff going on there.
Did you get the number of that?
Nope, apparently not. There's all kinds of stuff happening around here. Okay, let's go back over here. All right. Going up once more, and this time with the mirror. With said mirror, I can go over to the tower. Hopefully, fairly quickly. Okay. I love the animations and everything. Can you imagine the first time Mana tried playing this game? I mean, I probably sunk so many hours into this game and got nowhere. I have no clue what I was doing. It's definitely easier now, you know? But let's go over here. And now we're going to grab this mirror. We're going to hang that on the tip. Almost lose our hat. Now, can you imagine trying to figure that one out by yourself? Like, why? Why even? And then, not only do you put it there, you have to fiddle with it again. Like, it's not even done. You have to fiddle with it again. How would you know these things? It makes no sense. But, hey, what are you going to do? There's a dragon coming.
Ooh, magnificent. Now get out there and slay them.
All right. Hey, that mirror fell into the chest. Luggage caught it. And good news, because we need that. Gar says it's seriously trial and error, and if error wasn't enough, you could buy the hint book for $30. I'm telling you, though, some of these things, like, you would have to repeat things so many times. Ugh. I love point and clicks, but this one definitely would be pushing the envelope for me to do without, modern conveniences like walkthroughs. And but it was an enjoyable game to just be in. That's what made it enjoyable. And back in the day when time was not something that was quite as precious, you could sink hours into this and do nothing and be fine with it. But, now we have so many games, it's hard to justify things like that. But I like this game, so it's not me just complaining. Oh no, heavens no. Okay, let's go in here. And we did repeat things, Gar says. We repeated them until we won. All right, we got an alchemist.
By the cut of his jib, I'd say the man's an alchemist. Well, either that or a professional jib cutter.
Eureka! I found it. Finally, it works. My octocellulose has been perfected.
What works?
Nothing. Nothing works at all.
Oh, go on, you were saying something right now.
No, I wasn't.
It was all about octo something.
Shh! Not so loud. All right, but wizard's oath on this. You have to swear to keep all this a secret.
Oh, all right.
Well,
what?
Well, let's hear it then.
It's a secret oath.
I promise I won't listen.
No, that's no good. Tell you what, I'll have to say it in mime. Tell you what, I'll have to say it in mime.
Well, you can't say fairer than that. Anyway, here before you, you see a new age in entertainment. With my new octocellulose, I'll revolutionize the world. My octocellulose has been perfected.
Eh?
My fortune is made. Moving pictures will soon be the talk of the age.
You've been standing too close to the boiling mercury again, haven't you?
Every true genius has his vice. It helps us to get ahead.
Putting your head in a vice is the best idea you've had all day. Moving pictures, how does it work?
Well, the strips of octocellulose are transparent. When you paint on them and shine light through from behind, it projects a picture onto a wall. You just run the strip through a box filled with gears and springs.
It's a bit noisy.
The clicking noise is all part of the atmosphere.
What?
He's talking about movies.
There's an imp inside this box. All I do is open up the window and the imp makes the pictures. It paints the frames as fast as I can wind the strips past him.
An imp, eh? Anyway, what are you going to call this new system?
I'm not sure.
Well, it's easy enough. What is their most unique characteristic?
They're moving pictures that click.
Well, there you go. Call them that.
Of course. Clickies. Thank you.
Clickies?
I don't think that's what he was going for. Clickies. Oh, gosh. There's a box here.
Looks like a little home for a very little creature.
We need a little creature, remember? So there's a camera. Shooter McGavin says the voice acting's great in this game. Shooter McGavin, are you familiar with this game at all?
Maybe it's a little home. A cable release. I wonder what it releases.
That guy.
Maybe it's a little home.
Can I click on him? Come on. Hey, now what? Shooter McGavin says I'm not familiar with this game. This is brand new to me, but it looks so good. Oh, I'm glad that you're enjoying it. It is
Maybe
fun.
it's a little home.
Somehow I need to be able to get that creature, but I don't know how I'm gonna get it.
A cable release. I wonder what it releases.
Let's just leave that for a moment. Maybe I can... there's the imp.
Leave the imp alone.
Oh. Do I have to distract him or something? Maybe I gotta distract the alchemist, you know? That's probably what it is. Let's just take a look here.
Funny little blighter.
Leave the imp alone.
Let's see. Let's go out here. Let's try using the worm over here on this hole. I think oh.
That doesn't work.
There we go.
That doesn't work.
Oh, really?
That doesn't work. Home to a common house mouse, if I'm not mistaken.
You're not mistaken.
That doesn't work.
Huh, okay, so maybe it's not the... Oh, wait, you know what? Hold on a second.
That doesn't work.
String on worm? Aha. Now look.
It's a worm with a string tied to its tail.
How would you know this, right?
That doesn't work.
Now I can take the worm.
That doesn't work.
Really?
Home to a common house mouse, if I'm
The music is great, I agree.
Mistaken.
Okay, really?
That doesn't work.
Interesting. Okay, well that's not gonna work for some reason. I wonder why that's supposed to. Let's go back up here. Maybe I need to do a few more things in here, you know? Maybe play with this apparatus?
That doesn't work.
Or not.
That doesn't work.
Oh my gosh.
That doesn't work.
Clearly.
Leave the imp alone.
Fine, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use the worm from here.
That doesn't work.
Wow, okay. Well, this is lame. Huh. I'm not sure why that didn't work. I'm just taking a quick look to see if I'm missing something. Interesting. I wonder why.
That doesn't work. That looks a bit hot. Someone should do something about that. The world just swims with possibilities.
It's bellows.
That doesn't work.
Oh, really? Huh. There's an apparatus over here.
That doesn't work. I could watch that for hours.
Apparently. Man, this alchemist, I'm telling you.
Eureka! I found it.
Oh, we've already heard all this stuff. Hold on. Let's just go through all this. All that nonsense. Let's not worry about it. Okay. All right, let's see. He's just going to keep talking about this. He talks for a while about the imp painting pictures for him. All right, let's keep going, keep going, keep going. Clickies, all that jazz. All right, well, I'm not really sure how we're supposed to get the imp then. Let me look in here real quickly. I'm looking at another walkthrough. No. Oh, you know what? I am missing one thing. Okay, I gotta come back. I have to distract the alchemist, and there is something I need to do. See, some of these walkthroughs, like, none of them actually technically are all in the correct order, I'm noticing. So, some of them have you do things out of order, others, are in the correct order on some things, but the incorrect order elsewhere. I need to go to the stables, if I can find... There we go. Oh, no, that's shades. That's not what I wanted. Stables. Where are the stables? Streets. Where are the stables? Shades. What's this little guy? Oh, there's a bird? Oh, it's the dragon. Oh, man. Well, that's not good. Oh my gosh. There's some fire that's happening thanks to that dragon. That's probably not good. All right, hold on. I'm taking a look at another walkthrough here. Okay, south end of the city I need to go. So the city, streets here. Let's go to the stables. Is this right? These are streets. I feel like this isn't right, but we'll take a look. See if there's some stables here. Might have been in the square that I was supposed to go. Let's take a look though, just to make sure. Anything? There's an alley here. Where does this alley take us? Oh, there's a bathroom. We might just explore a little bit.
Good grief! What in Offler's name is that dreadful smell?
Well, it's a toilet.
A toilet? Purpose-built? What's the world coming to? Nope, I can't shift it.
All right, let's get out of there. Oops. We gotta find these stables. That's the important thing. We gotta stay on target here. All right, this is not the correct spot. So I think the stables must be... I don't know, actually. I guess maybe in the town center? Let's try that. In the town square, I should say. Stables. Old timers here. Notice. We'll keep looking. That's the door there. Oh, there's another door, but we haven't gone in there. We don't need to go in there. I don't think. There's a meeting hall here. That doesn't really help us much. Can we go anywhere here? Stocks.
That doesn't work. Good to see that the really useful social traditions forever remain in force.
All right. Can we go in here or something? Notice board.
Alchemists Anonymous. Get rid of that banging habit.
Jeez. Okay. No, not there. We know this isn't going to help us right now. Where is this alley? Go to the small alley south of the square. So it must be like a very... Oh, no. Hold on. We're going to the stables, not the alley. Different notices. Let's read these.
Counterwise wine tasting at Bear Huggers Wineries. Please bring bucket to winery the day before you arrive. Lost. Small dog. Answers to the name of gas poke. Talks too much. If found, keep.
All right. Somewhere stables. Alley. Where are the stables? What looks like stables? Shades. Park. Inn. University. City Gate.
Well, look at you joining the Friends of Mana.
Heyo, thank you so much for that, Thanatos. Thanatos 13 official. Appreciate you joining in. I feel like this isn't where I'm supposed to be. Happy DOS Ember. We are playing a fantastic and funny adventure game, point and click, Discworld. I shared this earlier. I'll share it again for folks in case you missed it. But I had a flatmate in Ireland who had this game, and I first played it on his laptop, Windows XP, I think it was. And anyways, it's just a funny game, and definitely has me cracking up. And so here we are. It seemed like the perfect thing. And this is actually a little bonus stream. I was planning on not streaming tonight, but I had to just keep the DOS games going. Hey, fantastic. So you are another DOS Ember streamer then, Thanatos. That is good to see. Let's just go ahead and pull up your stream here. I'm meeting so many people through this DOS Ember. It's really cool. So it looks like, yes, okay, all right, right on. I did see your picture there, your avatar, when I was pulling up the DOS Ember website, which is pretty cool. It looks like you were also playing some Sonic Adventure at some point. But please, I'd love to hear more about your stream, more about what you do. And of course, I think about in Secret of Mana, Thanatos is one of the boss figures, a scary and imposing person. Seems like there's a connection here. There's some mana that is happening. So yeah, please, I'd love to hear more about your stream. And somewhere here, I'm supposed to use a net, I believe. Let me just take a look. Let's go here. Grab that butterfly net. Give it to Rincewind. And oh, what is this? Oh, I want to use a ladder somewhere. I think maybe here? I'm not sure. Actually, maybe. Oh, maybe the window. Let's try it to get up here. Here we go. Now we're talking. Huh. Oh, pancakes. Oh, I know what I can do here. Let's see if I can get it. Can I get it? Do I need to be like right on it or something? Can I? Oh, there we go. Here we go. There we are. Let's try and get that pancake. By the way, this is the cook that is apparently never misses a pancake. But
Reversing gravity is the last straw. I've had it. I'm off to complain. Spells, wizards, anti-gravity. It's unnatural, that's what it is. So who pays for it, I say? Me, that's who. Up the stairs to complain, then back down to the kitchen. Up and down like what kids play with on a string.
A kite?
What? Yes, that's the one. Up and down these stairs like a kite.
and he's gone. Well, that's a whole thing that's happened. Real quickly, it looks like Thanatos says a few things here. I'm an 18-plus streamer. I focus mainly on Doom Classic and other retro FPS games like Quake, Blood, Duke 3D, etc., and horror point-and-click. I just beat Phantasmagoria yesterday. You know what? I'm so appreciative that you're here. Our interests are like the polar opposite. I'm a clean streamer. This game is pushing the envelope for me. But yeah, I mostly play games for Nintendo, retro on original and official hardware, and indie games. I am, I consider all of this to be like E for everyone. But I do occasionally play games that, they have a richness or depth to the story or a point or something like that, though some certain components of it might be a little bit more mature themed. But yeah, I also really am terrible at shooting games. I'm really not so much into PC games. The December event is actually a way for me to try and push my own knowledge of video games and to expand what I know about computer gaming, especially old DOS gaming. I didn't actually have a computer until much later. Our first computer was a Windows 98 machine, and I really didn't explore gaming on it so much. I've always been a console gamer. And also I should say, I get scared to death with anything horror related. I just can't do it. I'm just terrible at that kind of stuff. But that being said, I went ahead and just I gave you a follow so I can come and check out your stream sometime during this December event, and because I appreciate you taking a chance and checking me out here. Do not feel obliged, by the way, to follow, please. That is not why I followed. I genuinely is me wanting to check out your stream. You're terrible at FPS. You won't hide. I do use God mode when available. Okay, so you get the golden gun in GoldenEye, and you use that. All right, I like it. Now I should say I do like say Dark Forces. I will push the genres that I play on occasion if it's in a theme that I really like. So yeah. But in any event, yeah, nice to meet you. Thank you so much. Let's get back into the game here, shall we? So it looks like I have gotten some things here, which is good. I'm gonna go get the frying pan that's down there. So let's try and get out of here. Oh, nice! That's awesome. Right on. Спасибо. До свидания. That's awesome. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and put this net back into my luggage. Let's head back into the university and grab some frying pan. When you can't figure out the other thing, might as well turn to this. I gotta find some corn somewhere. That's the thing. Thanks, Thanatos. All right. Oop, the kitchen's down there. Let's go back here. And I think we're actually going to go talk to the Arch-Chancellor so that we can give some of these things back to him. I think that might actually be good. There's the frying pan. We need that. What does it say?
Flat, heavy, metallic, and sheathed in those really hard-to-get-at grease stains.
I love it. Should I get some bananas too? Might as well, right?
I already have one of those.
I probably don't need it, but, what are you going to do?
So it was ice cream for dinner yesterday, eh?
Looks like you also participated in the fighting game event. That was a lot of fun. I did that as well. And Scooter, who I believe is in the chat as well, did. He's a big fighting game fan. Let's go back up to the Arch-Chancellor up here. We'll just keep going. There we go. I guess you may, the Super Ultra Combo 2023 Thanatos. That's what I'm talking about. As evident from the Versus badge at the front of your name. All right, let's give him some things. Let's give him, first of all, this Dragon's Breath. It's kind of our most impressive thing that we gave him. Or that we can give him.
That's good, but off with you. There's still more work to be done.
Oh my gosh. That was the most impressive, and that's how he handled it? Goodness gracious.
That's good, but off with you. There's still more work to be done.
All right, what else do we have to give him? Oh, I think that's actually all that we have at the moment. Yeah. I think that was all. So let's see. We've given him 3 of the 5 items, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Pixel Knight says it's point and click. You'll need the banana eventually. Although, unfortunately, with this particular game, there are a lot of items you actually don't end up needing, so it can be confusing. But there are 2 more items that I need, which, yeah, I need the small little guy that's in the camera, which I thought I could just use the worm on the string next to the hole and I would get it, but I think I can't for some reason. Maybe I need to pop some popcorn first in there, so I'm trying to find some corn. Yeah, I gotta find the stables, I guess, wherever those are. I don't know where the stables are. So a little bit of exploration. Hopefully. Oh, you don't know how you got that? Well, you know, I think if you watched a streamer who was streaming in that event, you would get the ability for that badge, and then it probably pops up for you in my chat because you may not have other badges. That's going to be my guess. Oh, I did not mean for that to happen. I closed the gates for some reason. Okay, let's go through. Stables. Man, where are the stables? Oh, there we go. Look at that. Stable. That's what we needed. Badge test, Gar says, okay, there's your badge test. Hey, look at this. There's a donkey. A sack, a bumper car. Oswald's. Testing 2.
Oswald's Ostlery. Whatever your osel, we'll provide for it best.
Whatever your osel.
I say, this poor beast looks under the weather.
I'd say.
Ah, yes, the common old garden sack. No flies on me.
Sweet. Corn.
That doesn't work. Quite a trim little cart, that.
All right. Oh, well, I have a badge that I can't remember anything about, Gar says. Really? This wizard guy is fast. Yeah, you know, I'm making some good progress here. What I'm hoping to do, there's 4 acts to this game. I'm hoping to get through the first act tonight. That is my goal. If I can complete the first act, then, you know, I can continue this in future streams. The world is going on there, you know? All right. Let's pop some popcorn, shall we? Hopefully this works.
That doesn't work.
Okay, then.
That doesn't work.
Really?
That doesn't work.
No way. Really? Let me go back and take a peek at what this walkthrough actually says. These walkthroughs are not super helpful, actually. Use the corn on the heater in the alchemist's house. Would that not be the heater? Or maybe it's this here. Ah. There we go. It's gonna start popping popcorn. Yes! Okay. Let's steal that imp. He's mine! He's mine! Oh no, he's gone down the sink. He's in. Oh, ha! There we go. Alright, well that's happening. I'm going to make my escape. Put the corn in the net on the frying pan, Pixel Knight suggested. That is a good suggestion, but we got there in the end, and now I can take this worm, which really has an attitude, put it over here by the hole, and I think we're in business. Dancho says, is it all right if I send you a DM link to my Discord? Of course. Absolutely. Okay. There's the imp.
Pesky little blighters, these imps.
All right. And now, let's just take a quick look again and see. Oh, you know what? I just realized. I think we have everything we need. I think that frying pan was in fact the one of those 5 items. I didn't think about that, but yeah. What was it? It was something about some kind of metal, dense metal or something like that. That's right. Oh, not there. We want to go to Unseen University. Yeah, okay. Well, this is good news. We have 2 more items then that we can give to the Arch-Chancellor. And I believe we've actually then completed Act 1, or just about. Look what you did to Alchemist John Pertwee. Pixel Knight says. Oh, man. All right. Now, Thanatos, I do have a lot of Discords I'm a part of. Ferrous Metal. Thank you, Pixel Knight. Good memory. So there is a chance I may not be able to follow that link right away, as I'll probably have to leave a Discord to join yours, but that's fine. No worries. Just so you know. Thank you, Pixel Knight, for that recollection of the ferrous metal being what I'm supposed to bring. So first, let's give the little imp. It's kind of cute.
That's good, but off with you. There's still more work to be done.
So, what do you think about all this? Oh, I see.
All right, frying pan.
Excellent. Well done, that
The
man.
frying pan's what he's happy
Now
about.
that you've finished all the tedious work, all we need is a truly heroic wizard to actually trace the lair and take all of the glory. All right, Breakwind, you may go and try to do something useful around here. No more big dinners for slackers.
Right, well, I'll just slink off down this corridor, shall I?
Yes, good day, Rincewater.
And you'll handle the gold. I mean, the dragon. You'll just take care of everything.
Yes, quite right.
Perhaps I should volunteer to assist, sir, having had hands-on experience in your actual dragon locating equipment.
Don't be ridiculous, man. We need someone of character and virility, of strength and guile. Someone, in short, who is not you.
What has 100 eyes, drinks blood, and is bright purple?
Good grief, boy. How should I know?
Well, there's one right behind you, sir. I hope that's not a valuable rug.
That's pretty good. Okay. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do. Oh, I must be getting closer. Look, there it is. Okay. Mike Tron says this game came out 1 year before I was born, and this was inspired by Monty Python. Oh. There we go.
Rich! I'm rich! I'm fabulously wealthy! I'm comfortably well off! It's all mine, and no big ugly lizard is going to stop me!
Ahem.
Oh, snap.
However, when I say ugly, I don't, of course, mean lacking in considerable wit, charm, charisma, attractiveness, teeth...
Yeah, good save.
Hush.
Yes, sir. I'm shutting up now, sir.
I am angered, little man. I am angered and I am sorrowful. An evil brotherhood has pulled me from my ancient place of rest and have bent me to their will. I am being used for evil ends. They are inside my head. I cannot stand it. I am not naturally an evil creature. I wish only to return to my home dimension, seek out this evil brotherhood and destroy the spells that control me, or else they shall force me to kill again, or else they shall force me to kill again. I cannot fight off their powers much longer.
Ah, yes, well... How do I break this spell?
You must uncover the secret brotherhood. Each of them must own a golden artifact. 6 artifacts used to summon me here. Bring the golden trinkets to me, and I can sever the brotherhood's control over my mind.
Yes, but where do I find this brotherhood? You said that it was secret.
Seek out the one who stole the Book of Dragon Summoning from the Unseen University Library. He shall lead you to the others.
Oh.
Well, I suppose I'd better get out and get on with the job then.
Oh, by the way, they really are building me up for a major rampage. If you fail to stop them, you will probably end up gritting down someone's path next winter.
Ah, right. Gotcha.
Oh boy. And act the dose. Perfect. Vixel Knight. That's good. I like that. So sometimes the audio in this is a little strange. I think that was true even in the very earliest versions of this. Although there's a PlayStation version of this and apparently some different versions of the original DOS game. So my understanding is that there are some that correct some of those audio issues, but not all. Now, what we really need to do here is save this game. I just realized I have not done this at all. Let's save. Whew! That makes me feel a lot better. Can you imagine if I had gone through all that and not saved? Okay. So now I think probably actually I'm gonna go back out here. Let's go back to that barn. I think that's probably where I need to be next. Let's go ahead and save from here. You know, I forget. Old school games, you gotta save all the time. Well, friends, I think that's gonna do it for tonight. I think that's an excellent stopping point. Let's just go ahead and snap our fingers and head over here and boom. Whoosh. Nope, I did the wrong one. Whoosh. Wow, there we go. I'm like an absent-minded wizard, and I still make mistakes. Anyway, nice to meet you as well. Yes, thank you so much. Good night, And I hope to catch you in your stream, Thanatos. I really appreciate that. And I think I will be doing some raiding. I think so. I will apparently have my stinger transition just on at all points. I'm going to take a look at who is currently on Dawsember's website and live. Maybe we'll find somebody new. That would be super cool. I also do want to point out that, actually, you know what? Let's see here. Let me actually also just double check who is live in my following list, because I'm pretty sure that there are a few friends who are live that I would like to at least mention, even though I think I'm going to go the route of rating somebody new. Gar PG, who got me into Dawsember, is, I'm pretty sure, still live. He started earlier. He was playing Elden Rings. He's actually back with Eserbius? Euserbius? I don't know how you say that. But yes, Dawsember, Euserbius, I'm going to say. The one with the eye. You know what I'm talking about. You're going to stick around, Thanatos? Oh, perfect. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put a shout out here. This is going to be for GarPG, who, again, got me into this whole Dawsember thing. And if you want, he's someone that I would consider for an Insta-follow. I put him in the chat. You can just go ahead and click that heart for a follow. And he's a great guy, very chill, and a lot of fun to talk to. Very knowledgeable about old DOS games, so he's a good one. I also do have to give a shout out here to Dash Magnum. And unfortunately here, Dash apparently was live, and that's always tough when I'm streaming when he's streaming. He's also streaming Star Wars The Old Republic. I love that. He's another Insta-follow, and Dash would have loved this. I'm hoping that he'll be able to check the VOD out and then join us for the next games. I think he'll really appreciate it. Maybe considering the first playthrough, the first session here could be sped up as you go through it. He might actually be benefiting in that way, but I have a feeling he'll enjoy other playthroughs here. Oh, and I also do see someone that I met last stream, Nukem9999. They followed last stream, and they are currently streaming some retro. Looks to be maybe like a RTS game in DOS. So that's another strong contender here. And just taking a peek on the site. Oh, and there's me. Look at that. That's kind of fun. Looks like we've got several people streaming. Gar, Nukem, Sparky Pilot 86. Those are all people I've met so far. I think I want to raid. Oh, I don't know. What is this? Gar says, oh gosh. Gar is so humble. I'm absolutely not good with DOS games. Thanatos says, way ahead of you. I've been trying to follow every Dawsember streamer. Nice. Nukem's a cool cat. We might do that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. He and I just did a co-op stream of Duke 3D last... Oh, well, perfect. Let's do that. Let's raid Nukem then. Raid Nukem. Let me make sure I'm spelling his name correctly. I think it's just Nukem9999. Yep, Nukem9999. Okay. There we go. Yes, that's the one. So we're going to raid Nukem, and everybody, if you want to participate here, what we like to do, these are mana splash raids. We send some mana potions to our friends and fellow streamers. That's what it looks like. Chuck some mana potions their way if you have the emotes. If you don't, feel free to use the mana splash raid name, splashing in with some mana potion to help support and encourage and give a boost to the stats of the stream. Anyway, if you liked what you saw, if you enjoyed all of this, then please do consider coming back for the future, following us for other things. There's a bunch of other stuff that you can do as well, checking me out on Twitter. YouTube, though I have not done something for a while, I do plan on returning and doing more with that. And of course, I'm always here on Twitch. I do have a website, artofmana.com, where you can find more stuff, and that always can be helpful. But for now, thank you for hanging out while I played some Discworld. The first act is complete. I look forward to playing more, and tomorrow night, join me as I play some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge with my friend Twitchy Berry. Do good, be well, stay safe and healthy, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Hello? Anybody home?